Germany, Poland and Sweden expel Russian diplomats.
Here's a summary of the article.
Germany, Poland and Sweden have each expelled a Russian diplomat in a coordinated act of retaliation over the expulsion of 3 EU officials by Moscow while the bloc's foreign policy chief was visiting last week. The EU executive defended Josep Borrell over his trip to Russia, where he said he had learned of the initial expulsions via social media while speaking with the Russian Foreign Minister, Sergei Lavrov, on Friday. The Kremlin spokesperson, Dmitry Peskov, said on Monday the removal of diplomats from Germany, Poland and Sweden, who were accused by Moscow of taking part in protests last month against jailed Kremlin critic Alexei Navalny, took place a day before Borrell's trip. Poland's foreign ministry said it ordered a member of Russia's consulate in the city of Poznan to leave in accordance with the principle of reciprocity and in coordination with Germany and Sweden. Russia's foreign ministry said the EU country's action against its diplomats was unjustified and unfriendly, the Interfax news agency reported. On Tuesday, Borrell will address the European Parliament, which has called for sanctions to stop the completion of the Nord Stream 2 energy pipeline between Russia and Germany. During the official visit, Borrell and Lavrov gave a news conference at which the Russian minister described the EU as an unreliable partner and the Spaniard praised Russia's COVID-19 vaccine.
This post received a score of 12,000, with an upvote ratio of 98%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Greater than the EU executive defended Josep Borrell over his trip to Russia, where he said he had learned of the initial expulsions via social media while speaking with the Russian Foreign Minister, Sergei Lavrov, on Friday. We have had to tolerate him for far too long here in Catalonia while he claimed we had to be, as he repeatedly showed his disdain toward us in speeches given for an alt-right organization with Francoist roots, while our leaders jailed or in exile, and our government abolished for the mere act of organizing a referendum. Now he's under fire from several EU governments as he was warned that the trip to Russia was unwise.
Greater than during the official visit, Borrell and Lavrov gave a news conference at which the Russian minister described the EU as an unreliable partner and the Spaniard praised Russia's COVID-19 vaccine. The contemporary equivalent of turning the other cheek.
This guy is like that. Also for the Americans, here's one of his best hits, for real.
Methinks his numbers may be off here.
And only by several orders of magnitude.
Franco did nothing wrong, he killed 2 communists and communism is no more.
Can anyone explain why this is even considered punishment? It's more like a media stunt, isn't it? Like dropping your monocle in disapproval.
It has a significant symbolic value. Diplomats are meant to maintain and develop the relationship between states, and this is a country's way of saying that the relationship has been damaged. Everything is of course relative, so this situation is only significant in the context that it rarely happens in a world where communication is often seen as the appropriate solution to a conflict. Greater than it has a significant symbolic value. If there's anything that politics has taught us in recent years, it's that symbolic value is worthless against someone who doesn't care if you think he should be ashamed.
The German and Swedish governments probably expelled their diplomats due to security concerns and human rights violations. The Polish government probably found out they were gay.
There are no Russian gays according to Putin. He said Russia is a different civilization where LGBT doesn't exist. And in some parts of Russia, Chechnya, they persecute gays and put them in jail.
Schrödinger's gays? They don't exist until you find them?
Greater than they don't exist until you find them. Don't be Putin ideas in Putin's head.
Spoiler. This goes badly for Poland. Oh come on. That's only been the case like every single time.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.